Hello, today is Monday the 26th, and we well and truly have begun the new academic year and the first semester. And I've just been busy organizing rooms and classes and communicating with the students, and things are a little bit confused. I think the past 2 years have really thrown us into a completely different world. A lot of us have been working from home using online technologies like Zoom, like I'm using now, and so getting back to a new normality is not that easy for many people, and some people kind of lose control. I just had to put my phone off. It just started ringing. I do that quite often. And sometimes you feel as if you're on autopilot. You know what I mean? You're going through life. Obviously, you've got work, you've got commitments, you've got your family to look after, maybe clothes to iron on a Sunday evening, sorting out things at home economics. Then you've got different appointments. My daughter's got to go to the dentist this week and have an important operation. So a lot of things kind of crowd in on you, and to add to it all, things are happening, on a wider scale, like politically or economically. We're all a bit worried now as we approach winter, how we're going to heat our homes. Will we have to go in a cold shower to save money? How are we going to pay the bills? Recession, talks of recession, talks of kind of a financial crash. I don't know. They do pile it on, don't they? And what's added to our plate full of challenges or misery or whatever you call it, we've just had elections in Italy, and for the first time ever, which is something positive really, a woman has been voted in as Prime Minister. Her name's Georgia, and her surname is Melone, which means melon. She's a pint-sized little lady, but full of energy. She speaks really fast, and she's very determined in her message. And I quite honestly, I think that's why people voted for her, because she's totally set on her goals, and she makes them clear all the time. Now, I'm not telling you, I'm saying to you that I agree with her policies of the way of doing things. And I'm not saying that I voted for her. I just wanted just to share with you, if I can find it. It's called the Electoral Card. And this is the one that, the old one. You can see all the stamps on there. I've been to vote in Italy for about, now, yesterday was the 26th time. 26th time since 1990. That's quite a lot, isn't it? And this was yesterday's. So really, quite a challenge. And it just made me think that watching the different campaigns and the speeches made by these contending, political leaders, the first thing that Georgia said this morning when she just made her speech to her citizens, she's going to be leading them. It'll take a month for her to break through, with a break-in with her government, but she said an important word, which is responsibility. Now it's the time to accept responsibility. Take on responsibility for the choices that you make, and acknowledge where you are in your life at any point of your life, whatever's happening, and take responsibility for it. It's not easy to say that to somebody who's going through pain, and there's obviously getting over things, maybe, you know, turning to other expedients, maybe to drink or having to go on a course of pills to calm them down. It's not easy, and I can't speak for people like that. But responsibility, I think, is very important also to teach that to our children, that whatever action they take, whatever they say, the words that they use as well, how to measure your words, you've got to take responsibility for it. And also for owing up to your mistakes that you make. And that's not easy at all. And you begin to understand that actually you do have control to a certain extent over certain things. You don't have control over big things. Like, I can't control the way the elections go. All right. I can control something that's happening to me today. I can focus on things that I can control, rather than think about things that are out of my control that will stress me out. So if I choose to focus, you know, on little things that I need to get done today, I need to make that phone call, I need to contact that person in Zoom, I need to go and pay that bill that, you know, is overdue. I need to talk to that person because I'm not quite happy about that situation. That person needs to know. I don't just let it lie. Why don't I take that action, take that responsibility today? Things that I can control, rather than worry about and get all stressed out about things that I can't control, that are beyond my control. I can't, you know. And I was just thinking, and I'm like that because I've got this monkey mind, this teacher's monkey mind at work. I think it was Dean Graziosi who, you know, together with Tony Robbins, talked about whether you want to be a thermostat or a thermometer. Now, what's the difference? A thermometer will, you know, react to the temperature, the surrounding temperature of the environment. And you can't control that. It'll just go up or it'll go down, depending, okay? I'll put it on the wall, I'll look at it, think, oh no, you know, today I'll have to, but I can then go, if it's in the winter, I can go to my thermostat and regulate it in a different kind of a time scale, keep the heating on maybe at a low temperature across the day. That will help me to save on energy bills. Maybe switch it off when I'm not at home. Okay. I can regulate it. I can decide, you know, what to do with the thermostat, can't I? So what would you rather, you know, be a thermometer kind of reacting nilly-willy, you know, to change and getting out of control, or be that thermostat that I'm able to each day just take some little actions that will make the difference. So I'll leave you with that. So if you want to put your thoughts down below of any instance where you know, seize control of the situation and focused on it, and you were able to solve, you know, a problem just by focusing on what you can control, rather than getting all stressed out about all the million and one things that you can't control. Okay, so have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about pronunciation, because if you talk about thermostat and thermometer, there we are. That's a difficult sound to pronounce. This. I'll do something related to language learning and teaching language. Okay, so I look forward to that. Bye. Take care. Bye-bye.